Typically next I would get into talking about Rutgers, but I'd like to make a brief statement about what happened yesterday. We've already released one, and I'm pretty much going to stick to that statement. We're very, very appreciative of the opportunity that we have, that the NCAA, the Big Ten, and the Penn State administration worked so hard to make happen. We're very appreciative of that opportunity. It's amazing how many people texted me and emailed me last night and said how awesome that you're bowl eligible. We're not bowl eligible. We have an opportunity to go to a bowl game. We need to make sure that we can take care of our business this week, which is Rutgers. And that's really what I'd like to talk about. I know you guys are going to ask me 55 questions that don't have to do with Rutgers, but I would like to talk about Rutgers, 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 and then maybe a little bit more about Rutgers. Probably not going to happen though. Let me give you my notes about them, what we've seen so far.
James, can you just describe the atmosphere and emotions in that team meeting room yesterday?
Rich, were you on the phone yet? They said you came in late. Were you on the phone when we said we were going to talk about Rutgers, 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 and then more Rutgers, or did you miss that part?
Yeah, but I figured I'd give it a shot anyway.
I know. I'm just messing with you. You know, it was obviously pretty cool. The thing that probably I'm a little disappointed with, but there's no reason fighting it anymore. It's just how our society is, that I found out and the players found out pretty much on social media. And that's just kind of how it is nowadays. Tried to get a mass text out to the team as soon as I possibly could, but they were already kind of finding out. So I just kind of reinforced what they already knew. I think obviously it was received extremely well, and the guys are excited. But my message to you is the same message that I have to them, is that this is great, and now there's nothing being held back from them in terms of opportunities. They have the ability to chase their dreams now, but we're going to go back to our same approach, which is one play at a time, one game at a time, one class at a time. So that's been kind of our focus, and I think it was received really well. We did bring the 49 guys on the team that stayed up front, and the rest of the team gave them a standing ovation and told them how much they mean to them, how much we are all in debt to them, how much respect that the university, the alumni, the community has for them, and that we're going to play for them because they were here for this program at this university when we needed them most. So that was probably one thing that did happen.
Just hanging out. You got some scholarships back, and I'm wondering how much could it realistically impact your class of 2015, or is this something that you may not see the impact of until later?
Yeah, it'll have an impact on this class. There's no doubt about that. I don't know if it'll be as big of an impact as some people may think, but we'll get a few more scholarships. The other thing, it's being reported that we're going to be able to get to 85. I'm still working through that to see how we're going to be able to do that, be able to get to the 85. So that's one of the couple of things that we're working through right now to make sure we completely understand, because it's never as clean as everybody thinks it is, as black and white as this is reported. There's a lot more specifics and details that go into it, so we're trying to work through that right now. It will have an impact on this class. If it gives us the ability to get to the 85, I'm not sure of yet.
James, I don't know if you had a chance to see the scene last night downtown, if you saw it on social media or anything like that. What was your reaction to seeing all of that, if you saw it?
Well, first of all, we were kind of game planning. We were in what we call our submarine. So we were kind of, watching film and coming up with game plans and tendencies and, down and distance situations and things like that. But I, was aware of what was going on, and I think there's great. I think it's great to have excitement and enthusiasm, and I think it's great that it shows how much people care. I think it's part of the education process as well, because you can go out and you can enjoy yourself with others, but we just got to do it the right way. We just got to make sure that nobody is injured, and we've got to make sure that nothing is damaged and that people are being respectful. But there is enthusiasm, and there is excitement, and there is tremendous pride in this school, and part of the healing that's taking place and moving forward. And I think this is part of it. So, whenever you're dealing with a large group of college students and they're excited, you're just always hopeful that they're doing it the right way. And for most of the things that I've read, it's been that. It was that.